it's your boy GSF with another video, and today we're starting a new series called GSF Plays. And pretty much what it is, that I'll play a game, as you can see behind the shot now, Gran Turismo 6. And what we're going to do is try and go 2 laps around the notch line on professional difficulty and win the race. And as you can see by these shots, I didn't really use them, so they're not limited because as you can see now, literally bang, smashed into the other car and chaos on here. So we're going to play Gran Turismo 6, as I mentioned, Nordschleife circuit on the Nürburgring, and 2 laps and try and win the race. And without further ado, kick the music. So here we are at the starting grid for the 2-lap race of the Nürburgring Nordschleife. I use traction control 0. I'm thinking of turning off ABS as well. We'll change time settings as well. So that's 4:30 in the afternoon. The grip is going to reduce to a real grip, so it's going to get more slipperier. And just like on a wet surface, that's what she said. Yeah, so if you want me to do more of these, I'll probably do shout-outs at the end of the video. No, actually, I will do a shout-out at the video. I've already got who I want to do. And let's go into lap 1. Literally, so go for the first turn. And already we overtake someone. That's great. Great way to start this new series. Great way to start the new series through turn 2, by the looks of it. And we're already gaining, so we're already up to 8th place. So that's 2 places in like 23 seconds worth of racing. That's great. Anyway, battling for 7th now as we go around the chicane. A bit aggressive, actually way too aggressive. Literally bumped him out the way through this chicane. Literally, so that catch the curb on the inside. No, I didn't catch it there. Now this is the battle for 5th at the moment. So let go 135 IQ and me as the NSX type car. And look at this overtaking, literally on the grass, as I go on the outside. That's P5 at the moment. That's P5. Now we've got 4th and 3rd. And yeah, we've got 4th and 3rd at the moment. And we are pretty much gaining quite tremendously. We're at 250 k's an hour, make that 255, 260. Then launch it down the inside. That's 4th, little bit of a slide. And down to almost a bit of a lock-up. A bit of a lock-up there. And yes, so pretty much, and we're on the roll. We're up to 4th at the moment, so from last to 4th in about 1 minute 40. Nicely done. Now battling for 3rd. And literally launch up the inside again, that's 3rd. Went on the grass, a little bit of a bad run down the inside. A bit of a bad run actually, and a bit of a bad run here as well. That cost a little bit of time, and now we are battling the 2 skylines. We're 4.6 seconds away from the leader, 4.6 away from the leader, and I personally think we could win the race, to be honest. Anyway, through this turn, little bit of a mistake. That was kind of my fault. I haven't played this game in a good couple months. As you can see, why my driving is not the greatest. But anyway, into this turn, catch the curb on the outside, a little bit of grass. Oh, bad. But anyway, catch the curb on the inside, and the amount of gains we've made. If you look at the mini map, we've already gained quite a bit, and on the actual track as well. Gained a lot through that turn, and we've already gained a massive amount. You can see we're gaining already. This has gone 4.6, now it's 3.7, so 9/10 out of that turn. Into this turn, oh, that's a massive lock up. Hit the wall on the outside. Thank God for no real damage. catch the curb on the inside again. Massive speed difference. And if you look behind, as we saw behind, we saw the Z4M Coupe that's gained on us. So, and we're battling the Skyline. So technically, this is going to be a 4-way battle to the finish, because there's only 2 laps on the Nordschleife circuit. But we've gained a decent amount. It was 3 seconds last time, it's now 3.2, so we've gained half a second on that lap. Half a second on that sector, I should say. Anyway, into 4th, maxed out on the rev, into 5th gear. Maxed out on 5th. The Skylines are battling pretty hefty battle for the lead. We could join that battle at the moment, because we've got pretty good pace advantage. We have the pretty good pace advantage. And look at the amount of gains we just made. Literally 1.6 seconds, 1.7 almost. 1.7, pretty much. And now look at this. We're gonna launch it down the inside. Almost hit him. And that's the move done. That's not. We were too ambitious, too aggressive. This is where we should hang back a bit. Now through here. Literally. Could we go for a move on the outside? And I think we can. That's second at the moment. Another catch the curb on the inside. Now we are battling for the lead. And I think this is going to be a 4-way battle. Because the Z4 has made some pretty good gains by the looks of it on the mini-map. Unless it is lost out of it. And now look at this, we're battling for the lead. This is for the lead of the race. Down the inside. Drop down, a little bit of contact. A little bit of a slide almost. And that was our fault. We've been pushed up the track. Now we're fighting for second. Down the inside. And no, around the inside. Holding on to second. Now this is a battle for the lead. Watch the Skyline as it goes here. Gets a good run. We don't get the best of runs though. And as we go down it, and we've just gained on the braking area. So watch us here as we get a little bit of contact. Now watch that now side by side, literally neck and neck, and that puts us into the lead. A little bit of a slide again. Now he's gonna try again on the outside. It's all happening. A little bit of mistake from us. That's put a little bit of mistake. That's pretty much set us up. And this is gonna, and we'll go back into the lead, I should say. We had a little bit of a battle. Catch the curb again. We're trying to get away from the Skylines as quickly as possible. Oh, mistake, hit the wall. Don't lose the lead, we've lost the lead again. Now we've got the Silver Skyline battling. Literally on the outside, a little bit of a touch. And it's touched us on the inside. And look who's there as well, the Z4. So this is now a 4-way battle to the end. Now we've got massive gains. Look at this braking area we've already got. And now down the inside again. That's P1 at the moment. However, the Skyline might have the straight line speed advantage. Through here, a little bit of a slide again. The car is very pointy at the moment. Very pointy, can't get much out of it. And he goes down the inside again. Massive slide. And he's probably lost this one again. He might lose the lead here. Yeah, that's lost it big time. Maxed out on left, been pushed off the grass, or maybe, and it's been pushed off. He might have been pushed off. And now the Skyline is back at again. Watch the Silver Skyline as well. Watch the Z4 as well. This could definitely be 4 wide down the back straight. 240 km an hour. Maxed out on 11, and I'm right on the grass. So 4 wide down the back straight. Now it's 3 wide again. Now it's a Z4 down coming. Now it's a Z4 having a look, and we win that battle. We have a 10th of a second lead. Literally scariest part. Literally maxed out speed 260 on the back straight. A little bit of a lockup. Down the inside, around the final couple turns. Maxed out right to the barrier. That gives us a bad run. And the Z4 could literally Z4 could come again. Z4 could try again if he wants to. Massive, little bit of mistake. Lap 2 now. It's the final lap of the race. And a little bit wide as you saw. So that's compromised our run into this turn, the double right, into this right-hander, then the left. What's gonna happen here? Is he gonna go for a look? He's looking around the outside, on the curb. Literally everything to wait for. He tries again around the outside, and he gets the move done. No, he hasn't. Not yet. Not yet. The car, as I mentioned, is very pointy, so it's not going to be the greatest. Not going to be the greatest. We're going to catch the car on the right, and then the left, and we get a pretty good run. We might have a look down the outside again, or the inside. Literally, we're literally battling for the lead. What's going to happen? One tenth the difference. Goes around the outside, launches it. That's P. That's one. That's first up to my own. We hit the wall again. That's ruined it. And now the Z4 catches the lead again. What a race this is. And he's got it. So the Z4's got the lead. So Z4, there's me and the two Skylines, third and fourth. This is a four-way battle still, because you can look at the mini-map, they're quite bunched up. And he's going for the move, and then we go for the lead down the outside. Massive locker into the gravel. He can't get out. He can get out the gravel. That's ruined it. Now we're too ambitious. Now it's 1.3 seconds to the lead. We've got the pace advantage. 8:14.8 due to the traffic and probably the amount of mistakes I've made. So into here, double left-hander, and we go for it. We're gonna go for it. Let's see how much we can take. Awkward. That's awkward. Roll over, and we've taken the first. That's great. That's great. I haven't played this in months. That's why. Is there any way we can talk? Yes, there is a way we can talk. We've gone off the track again, and I would hate to see the margin. I would hate to see the margin. 7.8 seconds. We've got time to make up. We need to make up at least 8 seconds. Not with mistakes like this one. Hit the wall again. We've almost gone into the barrier. There. And as you see, by the way. And we're not really getting much out of it. It's like almost 8 seconds of lead. And look at the difference. There's the lead on the mini map on the left side. There's the two Skyland, and there's me. We've got quite a bit to make up. And look at this, we're back in the game. We're back in the game down the inside. We've got ambitious again. We've almost had the run into third place. Now we can try and get on the inside. Battling for the lead. Battling for third, I should say. And we're back in third place. 5.6 seconds is now the lead. It's now the gap from first to third. And we try again on the inside. And that's us into P2. That's second at the moment. Literally getting as much speed as possible through here. There's literally not much. There's literally half. Literally halfway through at the moment. Halfway through. Maybe possibly halfway through. No, I don't think so. But we've still got time to make up. And look at the gap we've just made. Literally the gap. It was 8 seconds, almost 8 seconds last time. Now we're literally. What's the gap? 9/10 of a second. Okay. 9/10 of a second. Now, actually make that around make that 10. Actually make this for the lead. Side by side. And that's us into P1 again. I'm not sure if it's the actual difficulty. I did put on professional as you saw, or maybe, I'm not sure. But anyway, we've actually gained a lot. Now we have a 1.2 second lead. 1.2 second lead as we go down the inside. No. We got the mistakes. And another mistake. Not the greatest of runs I had. A very, very pointy car. And we curve around the actual section. Into second, very deep on the brakes. And I don't think we didn't get the best of runs. So that might help the Z4 a bit. And yeah, possibly we're going we literally only have about a couple minutes left. We're approaching the 14-minute mark, as you can see. And with this big of a lead, what's the lead? What's the lead right now? We're going past here, 5:32.8, and the time is we have a 4.1 second lead. Right, so we've got potential to win the race here. We've got potential. Massive slide again on the curb. I can't make mistake. Yeah, as I say that, gone off track again. Make that twice. And we've almost spun out. Yeah, we've almost spun out, and that's going to help the Z4 a lot. And pretty much the lead's going to be around the 2-second mark. 2 seconds, possibly. Yeah, and he's off the track, and we're off the track again. This will definitely help me out. 2.3 seconds, I just caught it. I literally just caught it. Oh, but we've gone off the track again, and that puts the Z4 back into the lead. Back into the lead. The Skylines are now out of the battle, so now it's just me and the Z4. And watch this. And look at the amount of gains we gain. Look at the amount. So here, get as much air as possible. Try not to roll it over like last time. And we try to push as much as we can to not hit the wall. We've just scraped it ever so slightly, if not we did. Now it's 1.3 seconds to the lead. 1.3 seconds to the leader. Now to 200 k's an hour. The amount of gains. A little bit of a hit on the inside. Dive on the inside. That's P1 again. But watch for the leader. Well, watch it. But he could, because he could potentially take the lead from us again. He's got pace. We're sliding around everywhere. He's definitely sliding around everywhere. Look at this, side by side as we go down to the entry of the back straight. And we've definitely made a mistake. Hit the wall on the outside. He's definitely taking the lead now. He's definitely taking the lead. Now the entry to the back straight. Into third. Now into fourth. And 290, we're trying to get as much as we can. Through the LER8 V10 sign, it's literally 1/10 of a second almost. Into fifth, 225, to make that 230, 230, 235, 240. We're maxed out into sixth. We're literally parallel almost. Parallel. That's what it literally look like. That's what it literally looks like. Now to 260, we go for a dive bomb, we switch sides. On the grass or on the white line. And we can't stop the car. Hit the wall again on the outside. Now the Z4's going to roll through all over us. And we made another mistake here. So how bad is this going to help? Massive contact. And the Z4 almost took the lead for a split second. Wide off the line. Is he going to hold on? We have held on. And that is #1 victory. Oh my goodness, what a race that was. We started last, which is normally expected on single race mode. Arcade single race mode. We started 10, we made our way through the field, we made numerous mistakes. We rolled over 4 wide down the back straight. My god, and there was a battle to the line. And we were separated by 0.3 of a second. Jeez, what can get any better? My god. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this new series or this new video. if you did, give it a like and subscribe. We're almost at 400 subscribers. Let's see if we can get to 1,000 by the end of the year, hopefully. And what am I forgetting? I'm forgetting something. Shoutouts, just remembered. So shout out to Keithan Plays Games and shout out to Ethan Fadul. If you want a shout out from me, please leave a comment below and subscribe. And yeah, that's all you have to do. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.